Happy Friday, everybody. You know what that means. It is Deputy Friday. Today we're going to be patrolling around Sandy Shores and around mostly Grapeseed so we can have a little bit more visual to look at. The vehicle that we're going to be using is the new GMC Yukon Denali by Rabbit GTAV development. They did a great job. I actually just did a video for our Showcase Saturday playlist. You want to go ahead and check that out, go on ahead. But we're going to go hop right on patrol and get right to it. 118.
Unit with traffic, go ahead.
Show me 1041. I'm going to be 10-8 around Sandy and Grapeseed today.
Copy, Mike 118.
Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and see what this shift has planned for us. Instead of having you guys just watch me drive around, I'll probably just cut to the exciting parts. People seem to like the exciting parts, so see you guys then. Oh. No golf carts allowed on public roads, man. That didn't take long. Alright, let's go ahead and light him up, and we're going to definitely have to tow his golf cart first off, and we'll see what else he has going on. Reason why we stop these golf carts is they clearly have no brake lights, so dangerous as hell. 118.
Dispatch, go ahead.
Show me on a 1011 eastbound Marina Drive, postal 288. License plate's going to be 28 Zulu Indigo Charlie 728.
Copy, Mike 118 on scene, and I'll update CAD.
Requesting 1028 on that license plate.
Copy, standby. 28 Zulu
Not good.
India Charlie 728. Plate return is currently showing expired.
Alright, expired registration and insurance. Yep, definitely getting towed. Let's go ahead and contact Mr. Luke Tafford, I believe it was. Evening, sir. Deputy Coleman with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. License, registration, proof of insurance, first off.
Hey, you got your ID?
Oh, Trafford.
Appreciate
Alright.
it.
Luke Trafford, am I pronouncing that correctly? Alrighty, man. So, let's go ahead and just start off with a few questions, alright? Actually, let me introduce myself. Like I said, I'm Deputy Coleman. Just to let you know, this is being recorded. That's good. Do you know why I stopped you? No, not really. The reason I stopped you was because you're driving a golf cart on public roads, and first off, they don't have brake lights, and secondly, that's illegal anyway. And the third reason is when I ran your information through my database, it's showing that you don't have, well, you do have registration and insurance, but they're both expired. So, honestly, just go ahead and wait here for me, and I'm going to make sure everything lines up, and I'll be right back, right? Sit tight. Alright, we're going to call for some backup because I was smelling a strong odor of alcohol coming from him, and we're going to pull him off the car and do some DUI tests, and it's always good to have backup. 118, requesting 1032 traffic to my stop here at postal 288 East Marina.
Backup needed in Sandy Shores.
Alright guys, let's just go ahead and wait for our traffic backup.
It's Ocean 1, we can get that.
Let's check CompuLight and see what he has going on while we're waiting. Trafford. Oh, he has quite a history. Pretty recent too. Driving with a DUI suspension. Oof. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and have him hop off the golf cart and perform a few sobriety tests. I'm pretty sure he's drunk though. Alrighty, Mr. Tafford, are you able to shut down the little golf cart for me? Alright, appreciate that, man. And are you able to hop out the car? I have a few questions for you. Thank you.
Wait up!
Alright, so I'm going to be straightforward and honest with you. Have you been drinking? Alright, nope. 100% you do. 100% you do. So I'm just going to ask you some DUI questions, though. Honestly, it's mostly just the testing consent. Do you consent to a field sobriety test? Alrighty, man. Well, let's go ahead and perform a few tests then. So the first one is going to be the horizontal glance. Go ahead and look at my finger, and don't move your head, just move your eyes, alright? Only your eyes, not your head. And you're moving your head. Alright, you're going to fail this. As I suggested. Alright, as I expected. So the second one is we're going to do the one leg stance. So go ahead and choose a leg to stand on and count all the way to 1, from 1 to 10. Alright, and you couldn't do that. We're not going to do a walk and turn because we're in a spot where we don't really have a flat spot, so there's another one right there. I'm going to pull you over, man. Chill out. Anyway. So the last one, we're going to do a field sobriety test, which is the breathalyzer. If you go ahead and blow this to this machine for me, it'll let me know how intoxicated you are, right? So keep blowing. Keep blowing.
Thanks.
Oh, alright. That's pretty high, man. Alright. So, Mr.
You
Trafford,
ain't
can you
never
go
getting
ahead
out of
and
prison.
turn around and place your hands behind your back for me, please? As of right now, you are under detain. You're detained as of right now. We'll let you know what your charges are once we get your golf cart taken care of. All right, and when we get this annoying lady out of here. All right, have a seat in the back of my car. Watch your head. I care, man. Yeah, get out of here, lady. I'm gonna be looking for you later. All right, so let's go ahead and give the vehicle a search. See if there's anything in here. Hopefully not. And, yep, nothing. Ooh, we forgot to search him. That's one thing we can do while we're letting him know what his charges are, at least for right now. Alright, Mr. Trafford. So, as of right now, you're being placed under arrest for suspicion of DUI. So I'm going to go ahead and search it. That gives us consent to search your person. So if you can go ahead and turn around for me. Anything that's going to stick me, poke me, cut me, stab me. Hopefully not. Pink bandana. Alright, that's nothing to be concerned about. Alrighty, man. So like I said, you're being placed under arrest for DUI. And yes, you can be placed under DUI for driving a golf cart. It's on public road. It's a motorized vehicle. So go ahead and hop in there. And we'll go ahead and tow his vehicle and get moving on the road. I think we can tell the deputy to go. Wow, my game is kind of lagging, isn't it? It's probably the lights right here. It's a lot. Alright. You can go ahead and head out, man. Appreciate your help. I can take care of it from here.
Appreciate it.
Let's go ahead and get this little golf cart towed. 118, requesting 1051 for the orangish tan golf cart that I got here at Postal 288 East Marina.
Copy you. I'll get tow out to you. Should arrive shortly.
Assistance required on,
I
On Marina Drive.
Yeah, I think it's the lights. That's quite a bit of lights to handle. I don't have the best GPU right now, so that's probably, it's got to be it. Alright, well, looks like we're good to go. Let's go ahead and take Mr. Trafford to jail and then continue on with our patrol, shall we? Alrighty, y'all. Pulling up to the jail right here. Let's go ahead and throw him in the slammer. Alrighty, Mr. Trafford, go ahead and turn around for me. Thank you. And
I don't know why I became a cop.
honestly, man, you got quite an extensive history. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to get out, so we're going to put you in one of these cells right here. I don't think it's going to be a book and release kind of thing, man. So we'll put you in cell 1. Alright?
How's it going? Lucky plucker.
Just go ahead and keep up against that wall, alright? I'm going to undo your handcuffs, but you got to stay here, right? If you do anything stupid, you will have an entire department of trigger-happy cops coming down here, right?
I'm really trying. I promise. Well, what the hell?
Alrighty, Luke. Well, I hope you have a better day, man. Make better decisions, but your history says that you won't, alright? Well, take care. Ah, you know what I just realized, guys? I forgot to do his charges. And he's in the jail now, so we're not going to be able to. Well, just roleplay it out as if I'm going to do the paperwork later, alright? Ah, see what happens when you rush things, guys? Hey, I'm not perfect. I am human and I am learning. But let's go ahead and hop back onto our patrol and see if we can catch any more people driving golf carts or doing anything else stupid. 118, show me 1041, 10-8. I'm back on patrol.
Copy, Mike 118.
This guy is not wearing a helmet. Let's go ahead and remind him that he's supposed to. Neither are you. Oh, all these people are just not following the rules. Alright, let's go ahead and tag him and remind him of the helmet laws here in San Andreas. Wait for a good spot to tag him, or pull him over, I mean. It's not a really good spot. Your speed, man, you better watch your shit. Keep going straight, which is perfect. Alright, we'll light him up here in just a second. Right here. $118.
Dispatch, go ahead with your traffic.
Show me on a 1011 westbound Seaview Road, postal 111 with a license plate 86 Mike Victor Whiskey 668.
Copy, Mike 118. I'll mark you as on scene. Reference CAD 4356. Thank you.
A little bit farther, buddy. I copy. Alright, we're gonna make him go a little bit more. We can't be blocking that driveway right there. Alright, this should be good. Right there, man. Requesting 1028 on that license plate.
Copy, stand by. 86.
Alright.
Mike Victor Whiskey 668.
Edward Green.
Plate is clear, no warrants.
Alright, let's go ahead and see what Edward Green has going on today. Evening, sir. Deputy Coleman with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. License, registration, proof of insurance, please, before we go any further.
Hey, you got your ID?
Alright, appreciate that, man.
Thanks.
Edward Green. Alright, so, just to let you know that this is being recorded. Yeah, Big Brother is always watching, alright? Do you know why I stopped you? So the reason is because you're not wearing a helmet, and per San Andreas state law, every single rider on a ATV or a motorcycle, even a bicycle that's on public roadways, needs to be wearing a safety helmet. So honestly, that's the reason why. So where are you coming from? No, that's fair. That's fair. Where are you headed to? Catching a flight by driving to the airport on an ATV with no bags or nothing? Alright. Well, that seems suspicious to me, man, but alright. Just go ahead and wait here for me. If everything lines up, it shouldn't take too long, alright, man? Well, that's what I'm gonna go check out, alright? So just sit tight, and if everything's alright, then if your record's not that bad, I'll just lift you off with a warning. But if you have any priors or a pretty extensive history, I will be writing you a ticket, alright? So, yeah, just go ahead and sit tight for me, man. Alright, let's go ahead and see what Edward Green has. Playing too loud of music on transit, I don't think that's bad. Do we have warnings in here? I don't think we have warnings. Like, nope, we don't. I'm gonna have to fix that. I'm gonna have to add a section myself. Alright, well, we're just gonna let him off with a warning. Then call it good from there, and we'll let him go. Just remind him to wear a helmet. Alrighty, Mr. Green. Looks like everything's good. You don't really have that bad of a history on your driving record or in your criminal history at all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hand you your information back. You will be just getting a warning today, though, okay? Yeah, you get lucky. Usually our department doesn't write warnings. They only give out citations, but I'm one of the few, alright? So, with that, do you have any other questions? Alright, be careful merging back into traffic, and have a great day. Alright, well, try to at least. There's another one right there. We'll go ahead and get him as well. 118, show me 1041. For now.
Copy, Mike 118.
Well, that didn't take long for our different track to stop. Oh, come on, dude. Don't park in the roadway. Oh, come on, man. Let's park a little bit more to the right. Can you at least park in the sand, man? You got a dirt bike, so that should be good. Go ahead and stay there. Stay right there. 118, show me on a 1011 postal 110 eastbound, Seaview Drive. License plate is going to be 62 Kilo Sierra Romeo 522.
Copy, Mike 118. On scene, reference CAD 7890. Thank you.
Requesting 1028 on that license plate.
Copy, standby. 6
Ooh,
2
got it
Kilo
outstanding, yeah.
Sierra
One.
Romeo 522.
John Lee.
Plate return is currently showing expired.
Looks like it's him.
Plate return shows they have an active warrant.
Warrant for extortion. All right, we'll just get some traffic back up here. There's no reason to have a whole giant felony stop. 118, requesting 1032 traffic to my stop here. Since he has a warrant, I'm gonna need some backup.
Backup needed on
Seaview Road.
All right, here's our backup, guys. All right, let's hop out and let's let this guy know that he has a warrant. He's probably not going to be very happy about it. And the fact that we're going to impound his bicycle. Yeah, this is going to not be a good day for him. Evening, sir. Deputy Coleman with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. License, registration, proof of insurance before we move forward.
Got your ID?
Alrighty, John Lee. Alrighty, man. So just so you know, this is being recorded. It's standard for all departments now in the state. We're all supposed to be having our body cams active whenever we come in contact with anybody. So do you know why I stopped you? Well, the reason is because you're breaking the law for riding or wearing a helmet on San Andreas state roads. And this is a public road. So you're required to wear a helmet on a dirt bike like this, and you are not wearing a helmet. So that is the reason why. But can you turn off the engine for me and step off the bike? Oh no, we won't do anything, man. We won't do anything at all. We're gonna be nice. This is gonna be nice and civil, okay? At least we're hoping so. So go ahead and step off the bike.
Wow! Hold on.
Alrighty, John Lee, is that correct? Alright. Have you ever been in trouble with law enforcement before? I mean, okay. So I'm just going to cut to the chase. You have a warrant for your arrest. So if you can go ahead and turn around and place your hands behind your back for me.
You're
we're going to be
under arrest, you piece
taking
of crap.
you in for that warrant. I'll let you know what it is for first, or what it's for in just a second. All right, we're going to take you over here to the side of my car, and then we're going to search you. All right, man, you got anything illegal on you? Anything that's going to prick me, poke me, cut me, stab me, piss me off, possibly? All right, go ahead and just stay there and don't move. I'm going to go ahead and give you a search, all right? So, a couple pills. All right, we're going to go ahead and test those pills, man. That's illegal. It's going to be more charges. I gave you a chance to tell me. So I'm going to put you in the back seat while we do more of an investigation, all right? Just watch your head. Man, y'all are just in a pissy mood today. All right. Let's go ahead and search his bike as well, and then get it towed, and we'll let him know that he's getting arrested for extortion. We'll also test those pills that we found on him. But let's see if he has anything hidden on this bike. Nope, nothing at all. Okay. So, we'll just get this thing towed and get it out of here, get that done and squared away with, and then we'll test those pills and see what they are, and then let Mr. Lee know what he's fully being charged with. 118, requesting 1051 to Postal 110 northbound Seaview. License plate is going to be 62 Kilo Sierra Romeo 522. I think you can just get in the back of a pickup.
Assistance required in,
Alright.
grapeseed.
So now that that's being picked up, what we can do is let's go test those pills. I'm pretty sure I have a good idea what they are, though. Los Santos has a pretty bad ecstasy problem, and I'm pretty sure that's what these are. So let's go to our narcotics field test. Open up the trunk. That is empty, but let's pretend it has stuff in it. I'm gonna go test it for ecstasy those first real quick. And negative. Okay. I do know there's a fentanyl problem here in the state as well. Let's see if it's fent. Man. Is it P? Alright. Well, one of them's P. What about the pink pill? What is this? I'm going to test it for ecstasy first. One of them's got to be ecstasy. Okay. Is it P? Is it F? The big F? Let's hope not. Ah, it is. Alright, so he's going to get hit with possession of P, possession of F, and he's also going to be hit with his warrant as well. I'm not going to write him a citation for the helmet. I think he's got enough going on right now. But we're going to let him know what his warrant's for and his new 2 possession charges that he has. So, come on, step on out, Mr. Lee. Alrighty, man. So, your warrant's for extortion, alright? That's where we're being taken in. Honestly, I don't know any other details other than that. It just tells me what it's for, and that's it. And secondly, we tested those pills that we found on you, and one tested positive for P, and the other tested for F. So you're going to be hit with simple possession charges for those as well, alright? It's just our policy, man. I have no control over that. So, just letting you know that, alright? So with that in mind, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, the state of San Andreas will appoint you one. Do you understand these rights as I've read them to you? Yeah, well, they're a little confusing sometimes, but I feel like that was pretty straightforward. Having understood these rights, would you like to speak to me? You don't have to say much, man, alright? Honestly, if you find a question that you don't like, you can cut it off right there. But, like I said, your charges are possession of narcotics, the narcotics that I mentioned before. Yeah, no, you shouldn't, man. Drugs, especially P and F, man, those are pretty bad. So, we're going to place you in the back of my vehicle here again. Just sit tight. Once we're done doing a little bit more paperwork and investigating, we'll get you down to the county, alright? That was a pretty smooth warrant apprehension. I don't even think I need my backup anymore. He was seeming pretty chill, so appreciate you, deputy. You can go on and head back to your shift and not lollygag anymore and leech off of my traffic stop. Alright, guys, so let's remember to do the charges. I'm going to do the charges first this time. Alright, for Mr. Lee, we're going to get him with the warrant, but we're also going to have him get hit with the narcotics possession. Let's see. So we're going to get him with possession of fentanyl just once. And we're going to hit him also with possession of a controlled substance, since they don't have an option for P. Let's see if they have warrants in this new little category, though. Alright, that's something I'm probably going to have to add in as well as a warrant section.
Mike
But
1,
let's
18.
scroll all the way down.
Dispatch checking on your status.
And let's submit these charges, shall we? 118, I'm all good.
Copy.
Well, let's go ahead and take Mr. John Lee down to the county. We'll probably call it a day, guys. I got to go to work soon. I'm creating this video at like 6:45 in the morning, so Alrighty, y'all, pulling up to Sandy Shores local jail again. Let's drop off Mr. Lee and then call it a shift. Whoa, why are you so close to me, man? Turn around. Let's go down here. Alrighty, Mr. Lee. I would suspect that you're probably not getting out immediately for extortion, so I'm gonna put you in cell 2 here, because I'm pretty sure we have the other guy in there. Alright, stay up against the wall, don't move. I'm gonna remove the cuffs, and if you do, you're gonna have an entire department of trigger-happy deputies coming down here to fuck you up, alright? Stay there. Alright, Mr. Lee, you don't seem like a bad guy, but you just made some poor decisions, and those possession charges, man, they're not gonna help either, alright? So, be wise. Have a great day. Alrighty, y'all. Let's go ahead and see what kind of court cases we have up in our corner, and let's see the results of them, shall we? Alright. I got this idea from Blue Line. Ooh, we have a whole bunch. But Blue Line Vibes is the one that does this, and I think it's a great idea. I like seeing the outcomes, honestly. So, for Mr. John Lee, we got him with possession of controlled substance, possession of fentanyl. We're not sure about the warrant. We need to add warrants for the offenses, but let's show this disposition. Ooh, 2 years in prison. That's for the F. Oof, that makes sense. For the P, he got probation, but for the F, nope. So, well, that's very unfortunate. Alrighty, guys. Well, I appreciate you clicking on the video, hitting like and subscribe. Honestly, it means the world to us. Go ahead and leave a comment or two, or don't. I mean, it's all up to you. But we'll be doing this every single Friday for Deputy Fridays, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow for Showcase Saturday. Have a good Friday, TGIF, and peace out.
Attention all units, the air is being held for emergency traffic only.